Hey guys, welcome to Messages for Collective. I am so happy that you are here for this reading today. We're just going to pull some collective energy and see what's going on with you guys. Let's find out the dirt, the juice, right? Let's see what we got. All right, tell me what's going on with the collective, please. Wheel of Fortune. That's a good card to come out with right on off the rip. The first card, Wheel of Fortune, great card. And we got the Hermit card. Wanted to come out in the reverse. We're going to go ahead and keep it in the reverse. It's a side note that it may not have meant to come out in the reverse. I don't know. I feel like, you know what? I feel like Wheel of Fortune in the upright, things are going good. Hermit in the reverse feels like I'm coming out. I'm no longer being by myself. I'm coming out. I'm Empress, because you got Empress. All major arcana, by the way, in the first three cards, all major arcana, which is big things happening, right? Abundance. Now, just a side note, Empress could be pregnancy. That is a possibility here, but the Empress is an abundant. She creates and she makes things happen, and she's attractive. Look at that major arcana again, Chariot. It's like you're really doing something. Chariot's like I'm moving and I'm shaking. I'm doing things. It's like there's bumps in the road, yeah, but I'm still making it. But the Seven of Swords. So like, what is that? What is the seven? Now, the Seven of Swords doesn't have to be a negative card. You know, what it is strategy. So this could just be like I'm being strategic, right? I'm being strategic about the things that I'm doing, or I'm being strategic about my next step, or now, and it makes me wonder now if the Hermit card was supposed to be in the upright as like, okay, I'm staying strategic, like staying quiet about what I'm doing. Hermit card's also a soul searching card, though. It feels like there's no more need to soul search when it's in the reverse. It's like I've already done the searching. I've already looked for the answers, and now I know what I'm doing. I'm making moves, right? I'm being strategic with that Seven of Swords, because it does feel like strategy. Magician, I'm making shit happen. See, this is why I feel like strategy here, because you see this woman, she's not being sneaky, she's being strategic here. So that's what it feels like to me, strategy. And then the Magician card. So you've got literally, out of 6 cards, you got 5 of them as major arcana, which is really amazing. It's like you're using the tools with the Magician. It's like you have all the tools to make things happen. You're actually using those tools to make these things happen. It's no longer, that's why I feel like the Hermit card should be in the reverse, because it's everything is telling me you're doing things. You're no longer hiding. It's like, you know, if it were in the upright, the Hermit card, you would be still sitting somewhere hiding, not really coming out, not really talking about anything. You would just be like working on maybe that inner stuff. And maybe like with this, it really makes me feel like someone's already done the work, right? And right now there's this strategy going on where you're changing things. Now, here's the thing. You might not feel like that's happening right now. You might not feel that. But this is what it's looking like. And it may be something that is getting ready to happen, getting ready to come up. Like things are about to change. You're going to see, you've got so much major arcana here. It's unbelievable. Now we have the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess is quiet, okay? She doesn't say anything. She trusts her intuition. So she's somebody who, she knows when she gets a feeling that she can go on that feeling, that is an accurate feeling, and she knows what she's doing because she trusts in like the spiritual side of things in the universe, and it feels like that's what's going on here. Wheel of Fortune is like, well, you know, especially Wheel of Fortune, Chariot, and the High Priestess. It's like she's trusting her intuition. She's trusting the intuitive nudges, the guides, maybe her spirit guides, anything. She's trusting in those guides, right? And she's being secretive with this Moon card. So she's getting somewhere. The Chariot, she's winning the war, okay? The Chariot was a war vehicle. She's winning the war. And this Chariot doesn't have reins, right? This is somebody who's just trusting that things are going in the right direction. And this is, if you're not feeling this way right now, you really need to realize that you are actually moving in the right direction with the Chariot card. You can trust and have faith in the universe that things are going your way, or that they are going to be successful, because I see success in this. Yeah, it's feeling really good. The moon card, you know, there could be some fears here. There could still be fears, but it feels more like, again, quiet, secretive. I see as the hermit card in reverse, like we're coming out, we're doing things, but we're not telling anybody what we're doing. Keeping things to ourselves, you know what I mean? Keeping wishes. We got the Nine of Cups. It's like we're making ourselves happy. We're keeping that information to ourselves, though, because I feel like you already know that if you speak too much on something, that it may not happen. Okay. And so it's like, I have a wish, I have a desire, I'm making these things happen, and I'm not going to say anything to anybody right now, because you know what, maybe that's just it's that strategic move. You're not letting anybody know your next move. And this is a great reading so far. It's like, don't let anybody know your next move. Yeah, listen, you know what, we now have the Empress and the Emperor, and I'm wondering here if you have called in your other half, your other half. It feels like, you know, you're calling in a relationship with that Nine of Cups. Like, I would like a relationship. I'm ready for a relationship. And it feels like, okay, here comes the Emperor. It's like you're doing so much, you're working so hard. Oh yeah, here comes the Emperor, Two of Cups. Here comes a solid relationship. You're not expecting it, I feel like. You know, I don't have the Tower card here, but you know, it's like you've called this in, but maybe are not aware of it actually developing or coming through. Now, there is something about potentially dealing with a betrayal. So we can go all the way back, and we can say that that Seven of Swords in the beginning is somebody else's strategy, and maybe that strategy was a betrayal, or being backstabbed, being this person, you know, the Ten of Swords is, you were not expecting what happened with the Emperor. You were not expecting the betrayal that you have received from this Emperor. So if we want to go all the way back and we say, okay, now we're working with something else. Now we're seeing this Ten of Swords, where you thought this was going to be a great connection. If this is an old connection, this could be past stuff. I don't know if it's current yet. We're still working through that, right? If this is past, it's like you didn't expect to be betrayed by this person, especially because this is your back. You know what I mean? This was somebody was walking away, and the other person threw swords in their back. So, but now we have the Ten of Pentacles. So I wonder if this was a marriage, a family situation, a family dynamic, a relationship that you had in the past. Or the other thing is, there could be fears with that Moon card. Okay, this is going a few different directions. There could be fears with that Moon card that you will be betrayed. And that makes me wonder, because I see the Ten of Pentacles here saying there's going to be stability. They're in this relationship, you'll find stability. But I feel like the Moon card is saying, but I'm afraid. I'm so afraid that what I want will hurt me. That what I want, Nine of Cups, that wish that I have put out, that wish fulfillment, that I'm getting it, but what if it hurts me? This is where the High Priestess comes in, and this is saying, trust your intuition. You'll know. You've been through enough. If you're the Empress, this means you've been through a lot. And at this point, you already will know. You'll see the red flags in something and be able to move away from it so that you don't get hurt, right? So this is not bad. Like, it feels more the fear of the hurt versus the actuality of it. Now, you could end up married to this person, or this could have been a marriage. I really feel more that this isn't something that happened. Okay, I feel like this is a fear. I feel you've called in a relationship, you've asked for a relationship, you're looking for someone, you know, your other half, and then but there's this strong fear that it's not going to go well, even though it looks like every other card here tells me it's going to go great. Every single other card. Okay, and this is also going to be something that moves slowly, which is exactly how you're going to know this is going to be a solid relationship. Something that's not, that doesn't, oh wow, listen, something that where you can take your time, okay, where you can take your time, that's where you know that something's solid. Then we have the Fool card. and the Lovers. There is so much major arcana here. It's almost scary. This is a big change for you. I really feel like if this is, you've been hurt in the past, okay? You've been destroyed in the past, and that's why that fear of betrayal is here so strongly. Just, this is really Spirit saying, take your time with this relationship, with this connection. Build a foundation with this person. And it's okay to trust that things are going to go your way because you've called this in. This is, it's like this Lover, you've got the Lovers, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, you've got the 2 of Cups, you've got the 9 of Cups, okay? We have a lot of cards that say that this is going to be, and the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician, but all in the upright. This is telling me this is going to be a great relationship, so you don't have anything to fear. So it's just working through, it's working through that last little bit of, you know, the old, it's like the old energy. So yeah, I definitely don't feel like this is something that you're going to deal with, like the negative part of it is not something that you're going to deal with this coming up person, okay? You're going to actually, this is going to be a healing relationship. It feels like you've been betrayed. This person's probably been betrayed also. So you guys have really, you'll be on the same page. And this is a connection that you guys will, it's like my other half, okay? I hear my other half, and I finally got my other half, right? This person's going to help you heal from some of the things that you've gone through in the past. And I feel like it goes both ways. I feel like not only does this person help you heal, you also do that for this person. So this is a connection that was really meant to be. This is something you asked for, you called in, and you are going to get it. Be careful. See, be careful that you don't let that 10 of Swords, that fear, the Moon card, the 10 of Swords, be careful that you don't let the fear of betrayal, the fear of being hurt get in the way. And again, we see the fear here in the 9 of Swords, right? Be careful that you don't let that get in the way, because this is something that you want. This is really something that you've asked for, that you've called in. It's actually really beautiful. And there's that 6 of Cups. It's saying that past energy may get in the way of this. You need to be careful, be aware of it. Don't let that seep into this new connection. You don't want to bring the past energy into something new, because you'll end up getting more of negative. You'll bring, when you don't heal from something, or when you don't do at least some of the healing, you end up going into a new connection and finding like a new face with the old energy. Does that make sense? You know, you end up, it's like this, why do I keep dating the same type of people? Well, it's because you haven't done the healing, and you haven't healed the trauma that you've dealt with from maybe past relationships, maybe childhood trauma, and you keep calling in the same energy. I don't feel like that's what we're looking at here. I feel like we're looking at a person or people who've actually done the work, and they're getting their wish fulfillment, their desire to have that other half. Then this is going to help heal the rest of what you've done. Like, you know, you've already started, you've already gone so far with the healing. Now this relationship helps to kind of round that out, and this is a connection where you're going to feel like, I can't believe that I lived my life without this person. Like, or you're going to say, now I know why it didn't work out with everybody else. This is meant to be. This is something you asked for. You've been doing the work, so you deserve it. So get excited, because you're making things happen and you're getting what you deserve. Now let's go over some signs that you could be dealing with, or the people that could be coming into your life, or the person rather. So we have Gemini, we have Sagittarius, we've got Aries. Let's see, we've got Pisces, twice actually. We have Cancer. We have another Aries. We've got Aries and Virgo. We've got a lot of Aries here, so a lot of fire here that I'm seeing. We've got, what is this? Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. I'm sorry. And then I don't remember who the Empress is. I can't remember. Okay, but anyway, that's what you're looking at. Potentially a Virgo. I don't really feel Virgo so strongly. We do have a couple cards that suggest it could be, but I feel like it's more going to be either a water or fire sign. It feels very strongly that it's a water or fire sign. Yeah, I'm getting the water and the fire the most here. We got very minimal air. We have very minimal with the Virgo, and in fact the Hermit card in reverse, just it almost makes me feel like the Virgo is if it would be somewhere in someone's chart, but not anything highly aspected. So all right, that is what I have for you. I hope that you got something out of this reading. Please hit the like button. It is a really great way and free way to help the channel grow and help get these videos out to people who actually really need to hear them. Also, please subscribe. Join the family, please. And I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one.